Okay. I'm gonna talk about what a lot of people been waiting for me to talk about, and I'm about to do this real quick before I go handle some things. And that, let's talk about the hearse. Let me take these off. They messing up my eyes looking at the screen. That hearse. Now, those of you who know about the hearse, I ain't gotta, you know, just, I ain't gotta explain nothing. But those of you who don't know about the hearse, oh yeah, let me tell you about it. Let me get to the point. So, one timeline. Um, I'm trying to make sure I get it all together. I said so many different timelines for me and others too. Anyway, so we had a timeline like Ghostbusters. You know how Ghostbusters you got them little traps and they catch the ghosts. You know the ghosts go in, they go in the backpack. Well, yeah, they on the cartoon, whatever you know, they put it in the machine, whatever. Well, anyway, I would take those ghosts and I would put them in a certain basement or cellar. And anytime it was beef with anybody in the neighborhood, whatever, I had my hearse. And you know, of course, people got 20 dudes or whatever outside with them, guns, whatever can fight, powers, and all that good stuff. And you know, they always I'm main public enemy number one. Got to get this guy right here. So you know, get your little arguing, scuffle. I might have me more likely I got somebody rolling with me, female, somebody just bystander. Anyway, we'll fight, and sometimes I might be losing. Sometimes they might jump on me, do some stuff. But I always had that one person on the side. You ready for me to call the hearse? Ah, it ain't time. Then the person I'm fighting with, beefing with, whatever, like, why they keep asking him, do they want to call the hearse? They, man, go call it then. Call it. Call the hearse. What they gonna do? Look how deep we is out here. I like, go on, call them. Do 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 do. Less than here they come. And you know when they coming. Of course, it's a hearse, but by mistake, you gonna hear Young Jeezy. Get right, and you better get right. And you, like I said, get the point. Hearse coming through, full of smoke, Jeezy bumping. They had just stopped there in front of the spot, the house, whatever. And certain dude, I forgot his name from Philly. Man, why I supposed to be scared? Could you call the hearse in this smoke? Hold up. Well, I'm back. My stuff went out. I might do it. Anyway, I'm gonna get you, sucker, is the best way to explain it. You remember what's the lady name? Don Robinson and Don Lewis? You remember she like, I got cramps. That's how everybody was coming out the car, out the hearse. Eyes glowing, hair jacked up, smoke everywhere. And he's looking like, hey, what's going on? Then the fight get to going on. Then of course, the hearse wins. The hearse always wins. Then the person who lose, they go in the hearse. Then they with us. And that's how it go, every time. Then it got to the point we was all gathered around and some people, brought up the hearse situation. And they was like, man, you was strong and all that. How you end up losing and dying and whatnot? Man, I beat you, and I could have beat them fools that came out the hearse. But shoot, I died on purpose because I want to get in that hearse. What dude say? He said, man, I done smoked every drug on earth and did everything and drunk, all that. But I ain't never got like how they got out that hearse. And then it got to the point when we did a little survey or whatever, people was actually dying on purpose just to get in the hearse. Just to get in the hearse, just to come out looking crazy. But hold up. This is one. What's the name? Come on, baby. I just say Goliath. Goliath. From off the Gargoyles. Gargoyles. That time he got out the hearse. Cause like I said in the hearse, man, it's all types of, I'm just gonna be real, it was all types of stuff. Drugs, whatever. And it's frying your mind to the, like, it's to the extreme. Like you say, a bag of Xannies or X-Pills, big fat bags. You dumping all that and everything. Just so you know you're gonna be wild. When you get out that car, it's on. But anyway, Goliath did it. And man, I know people was talking about me using my forms and all that, how I can't handle it, I just go berserk. Goliath, that's how he is off of drugs. Yeah, he got a boy, weird, like they almost see me transform and all that. I don't want to transform, but him, woo, that's a lot of work to try to hold him on. But when he got out the hearse, I think he got in the hearse a couple of times. And, I mean, ain't nobody winning. It's over with. I mean, it's over with. He might have said the rest of us was weak, but not Goliath. But anyway, yeah, I had to bring up the hearse because I know a lot of people was waiting for the hearse. Yeah, that hearse, that was it. Everybody loved the hearse. They was like, I mean, it's evidently people, Xing themselves out just to get in the hearse. But anyway, I'm just going to end that because I got to do something real quick. But I'll be back because I got to owe some people apologies.